Welcome! My name is Elizabeth and I'm the lady with the spicy books. And today I'm bringing you my top 5 characters that will make it into the naughty list. The rules for this should be that I should be talking about characters that are villains or negative, but I'm not gonna do that completely. Some of the characters that I'm gonna talk about today are just plain naughty. The first character that I want to mention is Preppy, and I met Preppy when I read King by T.M. Fraser, and I have to say Preppy was a very interesting character, and he's a very naughty one. He's a very quirky and special in a way that deserved 3 books of his own at the end of the series, which I haven't read yet, but I met him in the first book, King, and I love him because he's funny, he's always the light of the party, tries to make people happy, and I have to say, if you ever meet him reading one of T.M. Fraser books, you know what I'm talking about. The next character I want to talk about is a king, an actual king, Mehen, from the Vampire Queen series, specifically from Queen Takes King by Joelisu Burkhardt. And this character is really interesting. He's a king, he's a dragon, and I do have to say that I loved watching the alpha putting him in his place, even though he's a king. The third character I want to mention is Lassiter. If you have read into the Black Dagger Brotherhood series, you have met him, because oh my god, this angel is just too much. Oh god, I cannot take that image from the Legacy series, from the Black Dagger Brotherhood, with him and that floating duck, and I'm like, what are you doing, Lassiter? I know if you haven't read the series, you don't know what I'm talking about. He's an angel, and he's a very special. He kind of feels like Preppy in some ways because he's very quirky. He has a very special sense of humor, and he's constantly making the brothers crazy. The fourth character I want to mention is Flynn Banroch from The Doms of the Cage by P. Nelson. This is a naughty character because he's plain stupid. Sorry, Master Flynn, you're not stupid, but he's a character that tried to protect the love of his life by pushing her away. And that was a plain stupid idea, especially if she's a sub in your club. So I'm glad that P. Nelson decided to finally give us a book about him and Kala, and it's the last book on the series for what I can understand so far, but you will see him in the prequel and in the complete series because you see him in each book. So if you decide to pick The Doms of the Cage series by P. Nelson, do it, because it's a really interesting book. It's not only about the romance, it's also about a big mystery that we have been wanting to find out what the hell is going on since the first book, and we still don't know completely what the hell is going on. So my number 5 will be Alejandro Martinez from El Diablo by M. Robinson. And I have not read El Diablo yet, so this is kind of cheating, but I've read her novelette, Keeping Her Under the Mistletoe, and I have a pretty good idea of what kind of a naughty character, mafia king, whatever the hell he is. I have a problem. My top 5 just became a top 7. I remember 2 more characters that I want to mention, so let's make it a top 5 with honorable mentions. The two from my honorable mentions are villains slash main characters slash mean people. My first honorable mention is Vladimir from Russian Tattoo Obsessions by Kat Shihata. He is the head honcho, he is the mafia boss of the mafia bosses, and I really don't know what can I tell you about him. You just have to read the book, but be ready because that book has so many trigger warnings that I just ended up with my jaw on the floor, but I love the book. And even though I hate to say it, I love him as a main character in that book, and I kind of resented the female character because, oh my god, girl, how can you even try to fall in love with a guy like that? My second honorable mention is Uriel from Lucifer by Ava Martel. I have to tell you, this is an archangel that went bad, really bad. We're talking about killing people bad. And he's a villain of the story, he's not the main character, but I have to say that I was surprised on the way that the author developed the main character Lucifer, his love interest, and the mean streak of Uriel, because I was not expecting that. But the twist was so good that I got hooked with the series, and I'm already reading book 3, Phoenix, and I have to say that you will not regret picking this book up, especially if you want to have your mind blown, because it makes you think a lot. Thank you guys for watching this video. I know I said top 5, we ended up talking about 7 characters, but what can I say? I was making this video and I remember the last 2 and I just had to include them. Do you have characters that would have made it into the naughty list? Who are they? Which book are they from? Can you tell me in the comments down below, please? By the way, did you notice all my naughty list is male characters? Thank you so much for watching, guys. As always, like and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye bye!